Picture a worker in old Sumar by the rivers. It's 3200 BC. He pushes a reed stick into wet clay. That first mark Kish stands for barley. It started big cities, rules, and tailies. But how did this tiny mark come from nothing? It changed how we remember things forever. Way before marks on clay, people in Mesopotamia talked face to face. Around 10,000 BC, farms grew lots of food. They needed to count it. By 8000 BC, smart farmers made tiny clay shapes. A sheep shape meant one sheep. A cone meant grain. These went in clay balls called bulasei bulai to keep them safe. No cheating. Cities got big, like Uruk, with 50,000 people by 3500 BC, too many shapes everywhere. Smart scribes made flat clay tablets. They pushed the shapes into them, Bunfest writing called protocuneiform. Seals from 4400 BC had pictures for trade. They stamped the same on clay. Now food counts meant life or hunger in big temples. That Kish barley mark grew up fast. Early writing had 1,500 pictures. By 2800 BC, down to 600 wedges. They stood for things and sounds for names and stories like Gilgamesh tale. Hard part. Signs could mean two things. They added hints. Writing spread to traders around the sea. Around 1500 BC, smart Phoenician traders made it simple. They picked 22 signs, just for start sounds. No vowels, no more hard pictures. Greeks met them around 800 BC. Greeks said, "We need vowel sounds too." They changed old consonant signs into vowels. Like Poinesian aleph, a breath sound became a fora. He became ivav, turned to you. They added new ones like phi, for piha. Now every sound had a letter first, true alphabet. RABC came straight from this. This alphabet helped spread big religious ideas. Around 1300 to 1200 BC, the Bible story says Moses got the 10 Commandments from God on Mount Sinai. God wrote them on stone tablets with his finger rules, like no other gods, and no killing. Moses broke the first set in anger. Got new ones. Scholars say the stories were written down later, maybe 1200 to 500 BC, using early alphabets. Tablets show Hammurabi's rules from 1750 BC. Writing stopped fights and shared God's laws. Later jumps, in 800 AD, small neat letters helped all read. In 1450, printing press made books cheap, but new ideas everywhere. Now emojis are like old pictures, back to start from Kish barley wedge to your phone keys and holy books. One Kish mark shows ideas last forever. Learn more. Old stories. Subscribe now. Comment your top writing fact.